No, I'll tell him.
All right, Coach, talk about the job Isaiah did tonight.
Well, first off, I think that the young man is playing great. You know, we've been this is probably the third game since we've started. We've been up over 20 assists a game, so the ball is moving around. And I think it's not just it's affecting all the guys right now too. So that's a positive. Our fast break, we were moving up and running up the mountain floor. I thought defensively we did some really nice things. We had to play a perfect game to win this game against this team, and we were pretty close to a perfect game, except for moments. You give up 25 points off your turnovers, you're not going to beat many teams. And you give this team opportunity to score off your turnovers, you're probably not going to have an opportunity. But nevertheless, we did. The guys followed the scouting report to the T. They did what we needed to do to keep the crowd out of the basketball game, keep their big-time players from having quick hitting isolation plays. They're going to get them because they're so talented. But nevertheless, I thought our guys did a great job with maintaining themselves within this game.
What was the difference in the second half and the first half? You guys came out aggressive. You were out rebounding on the offensive glass. What changed in the second half?
I think they turned up a little bit too. And then we didn't make some shots, and then we turned the ball over. You know, I think we may have only had one turnover in the second quarter or so, and then we blew to end up getting 25 points off the turnover. So I think that, we turned the ball over. They got down the floor. We couldn't make plays, and then some shots that we had made earlier, we didn't make them. I knew we were going to have wide open shots. Just I think we had Isaiah Thomas had the most threes in the quarter, tied the team record with the most threes in the quarter. But we're going to have shots, and guys were moving the basketball, and then of course he made plays off the dribble on his own. I like what we're doing. We just got to keep growing as a unit, and I think if we can keep this effort. We stumbled into some zone work today, and that really paid off for us to keep the game pretty close most of the night. But when you have another side of talent, this only can last for so long.
You guys, Game 6 tomorrow night in Washington, a really tough road trip. How do you keep them motivated? How do you stay positive going into Washington?
Well, I'm looking at the long-term vision of what we're trying to get done. And I come every day, a new day starts over. We got another game on the road. This has helped our team, believe it or not. As unfortunate as it is, being on the road for so long and being on the road as much as we have to start the season off, it has helped our team grow up fast and grow with each other. So as bad as it is being on the road and not having success on the road, I know it's going to pay dividends for our team because one thing that's grown on our basketball team, chemistry is not a lot of, and that's why the ball is moving. I think because guys are going different places together with each other, going to eat and things like that. So, and going to each other's rooms, watching TV and what have you. So it's forced us to kind of be a family at this early stage in our young careers.
When you look at just the overall play of the game, are you just pleased with the way they executed to the best they could as far as the game plan, considering the team they were playing?
Well, I think they didn't look like they were rattled at all. They followed the game plan, and one thing they did, it brought them some trust in what we were trying to do with this particular team. Because this team can hurt you in so many ways, and I think because they saw the success, they saw what we showed them on film, what we need to do when we went to our zone, when we bounced out of our zone and went to a man coverage, what we need to do and where we need to play from. It gave them some believability when we have to make a drastic change in coverages on a game against a team who's very, very talented.
You used, for the most part, 8-man rotation tonight. Is that the plan going forward, or just match up?
I think it was that, but I knew tonight I couldn't lend myself to let the game get away. I wanted to keep this game in close range of 5, maybe 8 points, in striking distance of some good plays from our own side. And try to go any deeper than that. It was going to be a little bit deeper, trying to just to get a guy on the floor. I like the rotation that we had, 8-man to 9 maybe, but this is where we are with this team right here. And I'd love to get around to 10, but I couldn't put too many guys on the floor. The game never really had control until late in the basketball game, so I didn't want to get the blow to a quick 15-point lead right away.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.